Hi, I'm Daz. I'm the producer of The Drift, and I'm just giving you an update on what we've been up to this weekend. Haven't done much filming this weekend in terms of sort of documenting it because we've been really, really busy, and we really started to sort of like iron out all the creases on the sets. We've still got our main sort of final set dressing to come up, which will be in the middle of February. But for right now, the idea is to try and give the guys some sort of direction. It's always good to have something to work with rather than sort of a blank canvas. So what we've been doing today on the set side is just sort of dressing up the Deliverance, adding stuff, putting stuff anywhere we can, anything goes sort of thing, just to try and bring it up and, you know, give it another sort of layer. One of the things we noticed when we filmed last week was some of the areas looked quite flat, and that's probably because they were, because there was nothing on them other than the actual sort of the wood itself. So what we try to do is fill all the flat stuff was sort of the rule of the day, so that's what we've been doing. Another thing we're doing today is taking the lighting a bit further. Looked at the stuff from the shoot from last week, and you know the light level was good, but the colours weren't. And you know we painted the sets a certain colour, and we sort of found that colour was disappearing with the gels we were applying. So we've sort of gone back to basics and just added white light, but not much white light. And also with the experiments we did during the middle of the week, where we had the spacesuits on and the helmets and the lights of those, and see how they work together. So we're sort of now, we've gone from no light to lots of light to middle ground to getting the colours, and it's all part of that sort of process of making it right and doing the test now before we actually come to shoot, and that's a really good thing. So making sure that we're all good on that side has certainly moved forward so far this weekend, so that's really nice. Also building some more set pieces, some more blast doors. A couple of weeks ago we started moving all the sets around different configurations. We found that the blast doors covered a multitude of sins and looked really nice as well, because it's sort of the hexagonal shape of the corridors, and then with the circle between those, it gives that real sort of difference, that sort of contra, whatever it is, you know, between the two, which is really effective. So we've built some more of those today, and the guys now are working it out so quickly that they made 4 of those in about 6 hours, which is really good. That's from, you know, cutting down the wood, as in splitting it and all the rest of it to smaller pieces to make it cheaper, to actually finishing it, and they'll be painted tomorrow. So that's been really good as well. So for one day, what was going to be quite a small, quiet weekend has turned out to be very busy. Lots of people turning up, volunteering, and that's been really good. See what happens tomorrow. Shorter day tomorrow, but it is working really, really well, and the whole flavour is very much of getting things finished, and it feels like we're getting things finished, and that's really good, because we do have some challenges to go before we shoot, like putting a green screen around the cockpit, building a gantry that sort of sticks out the side of the ship, and working out the logistics for the second ship that we're going to be using in the Drift. So there's still lots of things to sort out, even though we're moving very well on this side, so that's good. Eliminate these problems and move on to the next ones. Story-wise now, looked at again some of the camera work from last week. Definitely some lessons identified there on sound and on vision, and that's really important. So I need to sort of focus on that as well now. Moving again further and further away from set, which is good because it's nearly done. Moving further away from that, and now concentrating more on the actual making a film side in terms of framing, styles of shot, positions, set mapping, all that kind of stuff, and giving some more direction to the actors as well before the rehearsals. So we've only got 2 weekends of rehearsals, and even then it'll probably be a day on each. So really need to give the cast as much direction as possible before they come up and have a go. So lots to do, things moving in the right direction, still very intense, but you know it's only going to be like 4 weeks to go, and then we're filming. It's on, so it's good.